your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. If you thought the 2015 Dieselgate scandal, which cost Volkswagen over $30 billion, was their worst crisis, think again. A far bigger storm looms due to their rushed EV transition. Here are 8 compelling reasons why Volkswagen is facing its biggest EV disaster yet, and this is just the beginning. Reason number 8. Pivot to plug-in hybrids. A smart move? Remember when everyone thought Toyota was out of its mind? Fast forward to today, and hybrid cars are the talk of the town. While fully electric vehicles haven't caught on as quickly as expected, hybrids are booming. In North America, hybrid sales have surged over 70% year over year. They now make up more than 9% of the US market, and this trend shows no signs of slowing down. With Toyota's Camry and RAV4 soon to be available only as plug-in hybrids, it's clear why Volkswagen wants a piece of the action. Volkswagen's leadership has announced a shift towards plug-in hybrids, especially in Europe with models like the Golf, Passat, and Tiguan. The US market will also see its first Volkswagen plug-in hybrids. In China, Volkswagen has already teamed up with SAIC Group to develop hybrids for the vast Chinese market. This pivot might be Volkswagen's lifeline in a challenging EV market. Reason number 7. Struggles in China. A tough battle. While slow EV adoption explains Volkswagen's struggles in some markets, China is a different story. Leading the world in EV technology and infrastructure, China boasts the highest EV adoption rate and an advanced charging network. Despite this, Volkswagen's performance in China has fallen short. For the first time in over a decade, BYD has overtaken Volkswagen as the market leader. Though Volkswagen's year-over-year growth is positive, Chinese consumers seem to lack confidence in its electrification efforts. Domestic brands are more affordable and competitive, and incidents like last summer's fatal toll accident involving an all-electric Volkswagen haven't helped. Volkswagen's EV growth in China is lagging, with a 23% year-over-year increase compared to the market average of 36%. The market share of foreign brands in China has dropped from 64% in 2020 to 44%. Despite participating in price wars, Volkswagen's results have been underwhelming, with the ID3, ID4, and ID6 facing stiff competition. Reason number 6. Global market impact and strategic reassessment. The fallout from fabricated financial reports by Chinese EV makers has global ramifications, prompting Volkswagen to reassess its strategies and partnerships in China. Despite efforts to secure a strong foothold in the Chinese EV market through collaborations with SAIC and XPeng, allegations of financial misconduct among local manufacturers present new challenges. Unreliable financial data hampers Volkswagen's ability to make informed decisions, impacting investments and marketing strategies. Intense price competition among domestic manufacturers in China further pressures Volkswagen's profitability in the EV sector. Navigating partnerships with trustworthy entities becomes crucial to safeguarding market integrity. Internationally, the credibility of Chinese EV makers suffers, affecting global sales and partnerships. Volkswagen must uphold its reputation as a transparent automaker, necessitating stricter due diligence and tighter control over joint ventures in China. In conclusion, Volkswagen faces significant hurdles from fabricated financial reports and fierce competition in China. Adapting strategies and maintaining vigilance are vital to safeguarding investments and market credibility in this challenging landscape. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore reason number 5. Strategic alliances for economical production. Volkswagen faces significant challenges in its electrification efforts as EV market growth stalls and profitability remains elusive. To mitigate losses, Volkswagen seeks partnerships with automakers to share technology and reduce costs. Collaboration is key to cutting development and production expenses. Despite setbacks, Volkswagen remains committed to democratizing electric vehicles, aiming to transition from early adopters to a broader consumer base with more affordable models. Actively pursuing partnerships, Volkswagen is in talks with European automakers like Renault to jointly develop cost-effective EVs for middle and lower-class buyers. In China, where competition is fierce, Volkswagen has teamed up with XPeng to launch a new sub-brand catering to local preferences, offering features like advanced speech recognition and connectivity to local social platforms. These efforts are crucial as Volkswagen navigates a challenging landscape to establish a stronger foothold in the global EV market. Reason number 4. Financial misconduct among Chinese EV makers. Recent allegations against Chinese EV manufacturers, including prominent companies like NIO and XPeng, reveal inflated sales figures and misrepresented financial data. Intense competition in China's EV market has driven aggressive tactics to attract investment and maintain market share. The Chinese government's subsidies and incentives have also been scrutinized for potentially encouraging unethical reporting practices. Despite rapid growth, the Chinese EV market faces challenges like overcapacity and slowing sales. With only a fraction of the 77 car manufacturers operating competitively, a price war has ensued, intensifying financial pressures and potentially encouraging fraudulent reporting. These revelations undermine trust in Chinese EV manufacturers and pose risks to global investors. For Volkswagen, which has expanded in China through partnerships and local production, navigating these challenges requires stricter regulatory oversight and transparent financial reporting. Maintaining investor confidence and market stability now hinges on these measures. Reason number 3: internal resistance to electrification. While Volkswagen is heavily investing in electrification, not all brands within the Volkswagen Group are equally enthusiastic. Brands like Audi and Porsche have launched electric models and are exploring synthetic fuels. VW brand boss Thomas Schaefer has emphasized the importance of synthetic fuels, with Porsche already involved in producing them in Chile. Bugatti is considering home fuel stations filled with synthetic fuel, and Lamborghini believes combustion engines could run on alternatives to fossil fuels. Bentley, too, is exploring carbon-neutral fuels and has delayed its goal to become an EV-only brand by 2030. This resistance isn't unique to Volkswagen. Rivals like Ford no longer believe they can become all-electric in Europe by 2030, reflecting a broader industry skepticism about rapid electrification. Reason number 2: delay of the ID.7 sedan. Volkswagen was gearing up to launch its new midsize sedan, the ID.7 in North America, with most specs and trim levels announced. However, given the US market's reluctance to embrace EVs and the shift from sedans to SUVs and crossovers, Volkswagen has decided to delay the ID.7's launch in the US and Canada. Despite the delay in North America, the ID.7 has already been launched in Europe, where both sedan and wagon versions are performing better than expected. The ID.7, envisioned as a replacement for the ICE Passat, comes in 2 powertrain variants: a single motor with 282 horsepower and an all-wheel drive version with 335 horsepower. It's unlikely the ID.7 will hit the North American market soon, not just because of the EV slowdown, but also due to the declining popularity of midsize sedans. Many automakers, including VW, Subaru, and Chevrolet, are stepping back from this segment. Reason number 1: continued investment in combustion engines. Volkswagen was among the first legacy automakers to fully commit to electric vehicles, developing a dedicated EV platform and launching several electric models under the ID line. However, the transition hasn't gone as planned, with market growth slowing globally and many automakers delaying their all-electric goals. Volkswagen announced plans to become an all-electric automaker by 2033, but this timeline now seems uncertain. The company continues to allocate 1/3 of its R&D budget to internal combustion engines, planning to invest $65 billion in ICE technology this year alone. This significant investment indicates that combustion engines will remain in use well beyond 2033. Thank you for tuning in to Highway Herald. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting vehicle news and future videos. See you next time.